I'm not going to even try to snow blow that. That's too damn big. So what I do, that's why I normally have a 4-wheel drive. I back out and keep driving.
Yeah, but not if it's 2 feet.
If it's 2 feet, then I'll get the guy that's going to be coming down the street, throw him a couple of $100 and then let him come and get it up.
Yeah. All right, Amelia,
I'll find a way to get out.
Amelia is set to join us now on the Rude Guest Hotline. Rude makes the most reliable HVAC products in the DMV. Amelia, how are you? I know you're busy. Thanks for making time.
Oh, my gosh. It's my pleasure. How are you, JP?
We are good, dude.
Will we be good this weekend?
Yeah, what's coming?
Oh, my gosh. A lot is coming. So, first of all, we have cold, which everyone's probably like, yeah, cold, who cares? But 20 degrees is our high Saturday. Oof. So when the snow moves in Saturday night, it like immediately sticks. It's a fluffy snow. And when it's fluffy, that means that like typically we have 1 inch of rain makes 10 inches of snow. We could see 1 inch of rain making like 15 to 20 inches of snow, like the liquid to snow ratio. So that means we're talking about a lot of snow. I think 9 to 12 inches is a good bet. I think a little bit over a foot. I think we're going to start to see that as a possibility as well.
Wow.
And that's coming in on Saturday, you said, right?
Saturday night. So if people have plans on Saturday, no problem. Even like I think an early dinner on Saturday, you're just fine. But over like midnight, early Sunday, that's when the snow moves in. It starts to fall heavily Sunday morning into the lunchtime hours. And then the roads are a mess. I mean, I think schools are going to be closed Monday, Tuesday, maybe even most of next week in our area. That's just, kind of how it goes.
So I need to make sure I park my car in the garage this time. Don't put it out front.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so jealous of you, Mitch, that you have a garage. That sounds luxurious.
I mean,
I got no garage.
I get so sick and tired of going in and out the garage. So, but if it's snowing so Saturday night, when I get in, boom, put that thing in the garage.
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
What is the potential that it is a dud? That like something changes and it ends up 2 inches?
It's JP's hope.
Yeah, right. I know. So it's likely, right? Everything in weather is a possibility, or like just like sports, right? It's like you think you're going to know exactly how the game's going to go, and then something crazy happens. But that is looking less and less likely. I will say that the players in the game really start to move onshore, and then we'll get better kind of like information about the storm when it moves onshore Friday. So Friday is when we're really locked in. There's a small chance that happens, but all of the computer models right now, the American models, the GFS models, UK models, are giving us a significant snowstorm Sunday into Sunday night. So it's possible, it's unlikely.
Is that a one-time or is that anything else following that for the rest of the week?
We're going to be like following this, and then once the snow sticks, it's not going anywhere. I mean, after the storm moves out, temperatures next week don't go above freezing. So we're talking about a foot of snow on the ground. Right. And that's like, it's like, okay, Sunday, this is fun. Monday, not bad. And then by the end of the week, I think people are like, I'm ready to just get back to, the mid-Atlantic weather where we typically never have snow.
Yeah.
I just pulled up this. Next Friday, it's supposed to be a sunny day with a low of 3 and a high of 20.
Cluster Buster, can I take a vacation?
Oh, my God, Amelia.
I mean, those lows in the suburbs aren't out of the question. We haven't been below 0 here in D.C. in over 30 years, and we're like talking about that as a possibility. So the snow is one thing, but I think the cold is what's really going to start to wear on people too, because it's going to produce more snow than if it was like a snowstorm and temperatures were around 30, and then it's not going anywhere once the snow falls. I mean, it's going to be, buckle up. When we're in the summer and you get like a heat wave and you're like, I'm ready for summer to be over. I think people are like, I'm ready for winter to be over.
Yeah, when is that stuff going to leave? When is spring coming?
Yeah, 100%, right? So,
yes.
But it's looking highly likely. So I would prepare for around a foot of snow.
What, there may not be an answer to this, honestly. Why are we getting this like super cold and like this crazy snow now when we rarely get, like, we get snow and stuff, but rarely like this, right?
Yeah, so it's just kind of the setup of the storm. So what happens first is we have high pressure that comes down from the north, so it brings that cold air in. It sets the stage, and then we have the storm that moves into Southern California, traverses across the southern part of the nation. So, I mean, yeah, we're talking about snow here, but we're talking about some significant icing into parts of the South, like parts of Texas, into parts of the Gulf states. I mean, that's terrible when you're talking about around an inch of ice. So this storm has huge impacts across the southern part of the nation. Then you head a little bit farther north, that's snow. So just kind of the setup, we get the cold coming down from the north, the storm comes across. It's like literally the perfect storm.
Jeez. Will our area get ice, or will we be mostly snow?
We're looking at snow. I think especially here in the D.C. metro area, we're looking at all snow. Now, I will say like southern Maryland, Fredericksburg area, maybe a little bit of sleet mixes in. That's something that we're starting to see the models kind of show. So we'll continue to refine that. That's the other thing is like, we're going to talk about totals, but we're not going to put out a map until Friday because that's when we'll have the most information. We don't want to like nail down numbers and then keep changing them back and forth. So our plan is to put a snowfall map out on Friday and then just lock it in and wait for the snow to start to fall Saturday night.
Yeah, I appreciate how you and Doug always try to like not sensationalize. You know what I mean? Because weather gets sensationalized like crazy
all the time.
It's the constant battle.
Yeah, I bet. Talking with our friend Amelia Draper, meteorologist, NBC4. Obviously, there's a big snowstorm coming. So this will be the biggest snowfall since when? I know we had that huge storm in 2016, right?
Yes, so this will be the biggest blizzard, or the blizzard in 2016. So this will be the most kind of snowfall event we've had since 2016. So 10 years. So we're gonna have to see how it pans out. But we're talking about around a foot, and I have to go because I'm going to hop on midday and do some weather.
You're good.
For
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Amelia.
guys.
All right, see ya. That's our friend
Bye.
Amelia Draper. We got a lot of snow coming, man. I remember that blizzard in 2016.
You want to come pick up my shovel? You can use it.
Nah, dog. I'll have to shovel out, but I'll make do. I remember that blizzard in 2016. So, we moved to the house we live in now. I guess we've lived there 10 years now. We moved in 2 days before Christmas, December 23rd, with a 4-month-old baby. My advice to all young parents, never move 2 days before Christmas. It was a terrible idea.
Yeah.
So we moved into this old house, and we were dead broke, and there was a lot of work we wanted to do and couldn't do it. We were legitimately worried about like the wiring in this house, the electric, and then we get blasted with this big blizzard. And I remember telling my wife, I was like, well, if the power goes out, we'll bring a mattress down and sleep in front of the fireplace. Like I was making some frontier decision-making process. And the snow falls, and luckily the power didn't go out. I remember taking Shelby, my 10-year-old, my 4th grader now, and we loaded her. You know, babies get those little snowsuits. And we took her outside, and I had shoveled at this point, and we put her where I had shoveled on the walk, and the snow was taller than she was at that point.
Wow.
She was 4 or 5 months old. It was crazy, man. So a big snowstorm will be awesome. All the snow lovers will be all excited, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. By Wednesday, everybody's going to be miserable. Book it.